Hey everybody, hope you are having a great day. Today is kind of the opposite of yesterday. Yesterday we were looking at the sins of the flesh, and today is the fruit of the Spirit, because as we heard yesterday, that the flesh is working against the Spirit, and the Spirit is working against the flesh. And now Paul gives us 9 fruits of the Spirit that we need to try to cultivate, and those are daily processes for us to integrate them into our character so that we could be the person that Christ has called us to be, so the world could see us as he's called us to be. And so let's look at what Paul says in Galatians chapter 5 in verses 22 and 23. So Paul has given us the sins of the flesh, and now he says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. All 9. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. And he adds, against such things there is no law. There's no law to being gentle. There is no law to exhibiting self-control or faithfulness or goodness. And so many of these are intertwined. How can you be impatient and be gentle and good and have self-control and be at peace all at the same time? How do you show love but not have self-control, or not have goodness or kindness? So many of these work together. And sometimes it's so hard. It is so hard sometimes to be patient, or to be kind when someone has not been kind to you, or to show goodness when you really don't want to be good. Sometimes maybe I'm the only one, but there's times where someone's been mean to me or mean to one of my kids. I don't want to be good, but I know what God's called me to do. And that's what we're called to do, is then to be good to that person, to show self-control, to love that person, to have joy that comes from within, peace that comes from within. One that Paul doesn't list is contentment, which I think is wrapped up in all of these, is how do we show contentment, as he says in Philippians, that he's learned the secret to being content. He's learned it. Doesn't come naturally. So whatever we're doing today, tomorrow, and the days to come, we're living in a tough time with a tough election coming up, the coronavirus, just different issues in our world. How can we show the fruits of the Spirit so that the world will see who we are as followers of Christ? It's not just to do in private. In private, I could be patient. But when I'm out in public, how do I show patience and kindness and gentleness? That will show who we are as followers of Jesus Christ. So that's my prayer for you today, because against such things, there is no law. Have at it. Do them all. Do them heartily. Do them fervently. Do them with gusto. And show the world who Jesus is by the way you live your lives. God bless you. Have a great night.